What I want to get into though here, especially in the interest of time, I want to make sure we have enough time to really dissect this. Is because we could go on for days, weeks about Tommy Heinsohn and fun stories and his impact on the NBA and the Celtics, and we still wouldn't have enough time. But things that are directly impacting this team right now. It kind of started with a friend of all of ours, Kevin O'Connor over at The Ringer, who tweeted out earlier today. Sources, the Celtics have emerged as a potential destination for Pelicans guard Jrue Holiday. Boston could package its 3 firsts, 14, 26, and 30 to move into the lottery and flip that pick to New Orleans. More details, rumors in his latest mock draft. You should always check out Kevin's mock draft that, he's been doing that for years and years and years since he was doing it for free, and no one was reading it. Now, tons of eyeballs. He's obviously really good at what he does. But so that goes out, and of course the reports. I mean, Danny spoke this week, Danny Ainge, and acknowledged as much. He doesn't want to have 4 rookies, and he's looking into trades and the whole "it takes 2 to tango" and stuff that he's always said. We know that. He never goes into a draft wanting to use all those picks. It just has happened quite a bit in recent years. But those rumors had been out there of potentially trading up or trading out or whatever it may be, and so Kevin does that. I send out a tweet shortly thereafter, which maybe you saw it. It didn't say sources or rumor or a report, or this was not me trying to break news, but I did put out a tweet that seemed to break the internet and continues to get traction here, for better or worse. And I said, it's possible that the Celtics flip picks and Kemba Walker to the Pelicans for Jrue Holiday. Got to make the math work, right? And those two being together, that doesn't make sense. And send Gordon Hayward to the Pacers for a deal involving Miles Turner. Boston could once again transform its roster pretty significantly after a run to the East Finals. And then shortly after that, you had this guy, Evan Massey. I'm not familiar with his work, but he's written at a bunch of different sites. Says, Celtics and Pacers have discussed the framework of a Miles Turner for Gordon Hayward swap. Other pieces would be included, something to keep a close eye on, to which, of course, I was like, oh, you don't say. Yeah, makes sense. But tell me, Max, as you have followed along with this stuff over the, not only the weeks leading up to where we are, but obviously this news today, does this make sense to you? Do you like this? Do you buy into it? Do you think that my tweet is annoying? How do you feel about all of this?
Well, I think most of your tweets are annoying, but not specifically.
Well, that's true. Our friend Billy Delaney will vouch for that.
Yeah, no, but no, it's, to me, I don't think that Jrue Holiday and Kemba Walker can't work together. I think they would be great. I think Jrue has been playing off the ball a good amount the last couple of years. He's obviously a point guard, but he's been playing the two. I think he would fit. I think he would form him and Marcus. And, if you get Jalen out there too, you're going to have a pretty formidable defensive, backcourt combo there. And then, Kemba obviously has got his defensive limitations, but it's just, I think if you're going to acquire someone like Jrue Holiday, isn't one of the big issues that the Celtics need is depth at guard, really, right? I mean, so if you're swapping Kemba, you're not really addressing the depth issue. And I know Drew's been healthier in recent years, but you forget when he got traded to the Pelicans from the Sixers, the first 4 years or 3 years, it was he barely played with injury after injury, not related, kind of like Hayward, where it was fluky stuff. So I would say Hayward would be the guy. And Kevin O'Connor was on our draft preview show that we taped earlier. And he said that it's not necessarily, and he was just, I think he was speculating, he wasn't reporting, but it's not necessarily that it's, Gordon Hayward or Kemba Walker type player to New Orleans for Jrue Holiday, but it could be there could be a third team in there. And I think that's where Indiana comes in. I know Indiana likes Gordon, and, I don't know if the Pelicans would want someone like Gordon. But my thing is that I would rather trade Gordon than Kemba just because, like I said before, it's the guard depth right there. And I think that, Drew's going to be your starter, with Kemba. Kemba, Jrue, Jalen, you just take Hayward out and just slide everyone down. But Miles Turner, I'm not I like him, but I know a lot of people that I respect their opinion think he's very bad at basketball. And I'm not going to stand for him because I just haven't watched enough Pacers. But a couple of years ago, he led the NBA in block shots, and he's a stretch 5, but he doesn't rebound a ton. And, it's not like Celtics fans love centers that don't rebound. We're going to get a lot of, if they get him, we're going to be like, oh, it's just like Al Horford. Al Horford did a lot of little things that I don't think Miles Turner does. But look, I like Miles Turner. I don't know if I said it publicly, so I probably shouldn't out myself now. But last summer, before Jalen signed his extension, I said, I wouldn't be against Jaylen Brown for Miles Turner swap, which I think now looks ridiculous. I was stupid, but I'm self-aware and I'm willing to make my mistakes. But there's been that link there. For some reason, Miles Turner has just been a guy that everyone's kind of looked at for the Celtics, and maybe there's some smoke there, but I'm pro acquiring Jrue Holiday, but not a Kemba Jrue Holiday swap.